Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, a message from your future self. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. And pile 1 has this card. Pile 2 has this card. And pile 3 has this card. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the commentary section where you will find the timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So let's just put your tarot deck over here, and we're going to start with your oracle cards and this card. Let's peel off the little tape to see what it says. It says, enter the flow. This is a little boat, like you make as a kid, enter the flow. It just gave me some kind of joyful feeling. Yeah, it gave me some kind of joyful feeling. Let's just put it over here. And yeah, look at the sun coming in here. Yeah, I said it. I felt some kind of joy. Joy entering your life. Enter the flow. Okay, so let's just go for it. The first message that I hear is joy. Your future self is very eager to say joy has entered your life, in the future, and very, very happy about this. Very happy about this. So let's keep on with your oracle cards here. And you have the womb. The womb. Wow. The womb, and then there is a golden pearl here. So your future self is saying like something really with the womb. I feel like it was like really it's like your future self is saying you cannot believe the person that you or I became. You cannot believe it. And I feel like the eagerness of your future self to tell you this, it's like your future self wants to go back and say like, you have nothing to worry about, or you cannot believe, it's what I say. You cannot believe where we ended up, is what they're saying. And the power, the empowerment that I am feeling now, and the freedom that I am feeling now. And with the birth here, like something birth, but it kind of feels like your future self is saying like the birth was kind of what happened was that you rebirthed. You became the reward. Yeah, your self-growth kind of became the biggest reward. And because something new was birthed, but it kind of feels like you were the thing that was birthed. Let's continue. Let's see here. Crow. I'm getting like a lot of Empress and the Empress and Magician energy actually here. Enter the flow. How you're living now. I really like this energy. So your future self is saying like you can't believe how we're living now. So I feel you as really in this Empress energy together with the Magician. So you are like really this abundant feminine energy, very open, it feels like you're really like out in the world being you, being your authentic self in the most like really exciting way, the womb here with all the colors, like you're really showing yourself in the world. You are living kind of your life to the fullest. And the crow here makes me think of the Magician, also how you are consciously manifesting the best things for yourself. So you are like in a very abundant place, but you're also kind of continuously manifesting abundance because of this new energy that you have stepped into. So they're kind of trying to say, I kind of see your future self showing themselves, like kind of turning around, like, look at my hair, look at me, look at my energy, feel me, do you see how beautiful I am now? So it's like they really want to show you, like, look at this. Like, you know, it's like the ugly duckling becoming the swan. It's like, wow, I'm a swan now. Look at my, and I was the ugly duckling, you know. Or Cinderella, you know, when Cinderella gets this beautiful dress from the fairy godmother, she's like, she becomes so beautiful, and she's like twirling her dress, and she's like, look at me. So yeah, and I feel like this very innocence coming from you, you know, because we got little child-made boat here that really made me feel like this joy. So there's like some kind of joy here. So I feel like you're very, very high vibrational in the future. You really, 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 really grew into the Empress magician energy. Yeah, where you are kind of healed. Definitely, if you need to heal something, I feel like you're healed. If there was something that needed to be healed in your womb, definitely healed. If you're a woman, if you're a man, you don't have a womb, maybe maybe an etherical womb, you know, or something like that. But you have released your kind of chi, your life force. Yeah, your life force, and you're living through that life force, creating and manifesting every second of your life. So I really love this reading because I feel like how my energy is going up now. And I feel like, yay, this was fun. So let's see here. You have banana and duality. It's funny because I follow one of these kids on YouTube. She calls banana fanana. So that's what I heard. Like, yeah, there is a fanana. And once again, it's this child energy. Fanana. There's like this, you have definitely reconnected with your inner child. But like, and heal that inner child. So the inner child is integrated in the adult you, and together you are creating and manifesting. And you are moving in the world of dualities. You know, here on earth we have some kind of, you know, separation between let's try not to go too deep, but you know, there's a separation. We're being separated from everything that is, because in the end, the source, everything is one. But here we are living in some kind of duality when we are individual humans. So, but I feel like with duality here and the water element, I feel like you're moving through the world of duality with such grace. Yeah, like really grace and like effortless. Yeah, very effortless moving, you know, and it's like nothing really bothers you. You're very in the flow, you know, nothing really bothers you. And even the things that are bothering you, you're handling it with a lot of grace. So yeah, you grew like so much, and they really want to show off. They're like, look at me, you know, I'm doing this now, and like I can handle this. So yeah, your inner child is definitely very, very integrated in who you are, in your personality in the future. And we also have poet. Wow. So light attribute expresses soul's insight in symbolic language. Shadow attribute turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. Yeah, we can forget about the shadow attribute. This reading is so woo. So expresses soul insight in symbolic language. Yeah, you know, maybe you're becoming like really like a poet. You know, you're going to be very, I feel like very relaxed. You know, people are coming with their stress, and you're just like, yeah, you know, you're giving them some really poetic advice. And I really like, you're becoming like this philosophical, I don't know, Shakespeare type. And they come to you and you're like giving them some Zen, what is it called? The Zen, what is it called? The little Zen stories. I can't remember. Yeah, something like that. It comes out of your mouth. So you're very like with the womb here also. You know, I said you're releasing your chi, you have like a lot of energy, life force. It's like it's flowing freely through you. And probably you got like, because when I feel your energy like now to the future, I feel like there's a big difference. Yeah, there's a big difference. So you got rid of the blockages here, definitely got rid of the blockages, and unlocked your creative potential. Yeah, you unlocked your creative potential, and you're creating from a place of joy. Like there's no stress, you're not struggling with bad confidence in what you're doing. You are like doing what you feel like doing, and it's coming very like effortlessly through you. and you are like very, very in your creativity, actually. Yeah, very in your creativity. You're very sexual, kind of like confident, but like very comfortable in a sexual way, in the like gender that you have, in or in what you are, what kind of gender identity that you are relating to. You feel very confident in that. Like you're really like in your skin, and you're carrying yourself with grace. That's what I feel. Really carrying yourself with grace. There's no like, you don't have any problems really with yourself. Yeah, it feels like you're fine with yourself, even the bad parts. You're like, yeah, this is me, it's fine, you know. You're very like laid back. Yeah, very laid back. And truth be told, and it's like, I feel that you're going to be very outspoken. Yeah, your future self, you know, yeah, is very outspoken, and you're saying exactly what is on your mind, but what you're sharing is like, because you're so connected, it feels like, with life itself, and with some magical higher energy. It feels like whatever you're saying is coming from a very high place. So it doesn't matter what you're saying, you know, there's hearts coming out of your mouth, even when you are giving somebody maybe a bit harsher truths. Truth be told, the truth has to come out. So I feel like you are really like direct when it comes to the way you speak, and you're not shy, or you're not holding back in any way. It's like, yes, this is the truth, you know. and it somehow it feels like people are really receiving this pretty good, because there's so much love behind your words. Yeah, there's so much love behind your words. Pile number one, you're becoming a bit of a, you know, for some people, like on the outside, it feels like, yeah, you became like a little bit of a new age hippie. Yeah, something like that. People would like, some people are going to recognize you, something like that. Yeah, they're gonna say, yeah, you know that I heard crazy lady living in the forest, or you know, crazy man living there with his crystals, or something like that. So I see you living in the future, really like, so yeah, this is definitely some kind of off-grid. I see you painting, and like maybe even like you doing like a bit of a naked body painting. I don't know, I got something like that. Doing a bit maybe eccentric. Yeah, I see like you're a bit eccentric, and it's funny because it could be like, now when we go to where you are now, there's certain things that you kind of don't dare to do. You don't even think about it. It's far away from what you can see yourself doing, because it's really outside your comfort zone. I see your future self as saying, yeah, we're doing the most crazy things now, and we're fine with it, and it's so nice. And they're saying, yeah, you know, there's no fear anymore. We're just enjoying now, just enjoying life now. And also feel like your creative abilities, which I feel that you already have now, they're really expanding. They're very expanded, and you're trying out new things. You want to explore. It feels like you're exploring your creativity, you're exploring your sexuality and who you are as an individual from a place where you're very free. So you definitely got rid of something that gave you this freedom in your heart, in your speech, in your like expression. And I feel like how when I'm channeling this, I feel like really I'm getting like a lot of energy. It's like, whoo, you know, my vibration is raising like really up, and I look at this beautiful sun coming in here. So the last oracle card here is unfold your own myth. Wow. So you're really getting to know yourself in new ways. You're living your life, really getting to know yourself. And I feel like you're doing some crazy things in the future, which is fine, you know. And crazy doesn't have to mean crazy, but crazy, if you think about them, like if you would do them now, you would say like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's way out of my comfort zone. But in the future, you're not doubting this even. You're like, you are the one that wants to do this. You're out of your shell. Yeah, we have a shell here. In the future, you're out of your shell. You're unfolding your own myth. You're unfolding your own life. You're getting to know who you really are without the fears, without the comfort zones, without the cave, without all those things, without the blockages. Now you are you're getting to learn yourself, getting to know yourself. So, and we have Tarot of the Owls, also as your tarot deck. So that felt good also, because I really feel like you're awakening your wisdom. We have an owl here as well. You're standing on top of the mask. So what I really felt is like, really, you are on top, the duality here. You're on top of the ego. You're on top of the fear. You're on top of everything. Other people's dramas don't really like bother you, and you're not scared anymore. You're not scared of conflicts. You're just telling them the truth. They're like, you can even be like a bit like, okay, now you're acting a bit like, yeah, that's not so nice. Now you're being a bit obnoxious, you know, because truth be told, how spiritual we are, doesn't matter. Obnoxious people will still exist. People have beautiful souls. All people have beautiful, the essence of everybody is beautiful. But some people really have obnoxious personalities, you know, that comes from the ego and the pain body. That is the truth, you know, cannot sugarcoat that. And it feels like you can be very honest with certain people, like this harsh truth, like this tough love, and they need this, especially coming from somebody like you that has so much love in them. So when you're saying this with these loving words, they kind of, you know, it breaks through them in some way, and there's like an opening, and that will change them in some way. So yeah, you will heal people without even having the intention to do so, actually. Yeah, you will just do it with your like manners, like how you are. Yeah, how you are. So yes, let's just continue here with your tarot cards. 5 of Cups. I don't even see if sometimes I forget to shuffle on camera. 5 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Let's just take all the cards. Death. I don't know why I'm taking them from underneath, but I did. So strange. 4 of Pentacles. So 5 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Death, and 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. You know, you had so many things that was, you're like, it felt like you had so many, or you have probably now, like so many blockages. Like there's a lot of thinking about the steps that you take, you know, analyzing, thinking, holding yourself back. Your future self is saying you're definitely just, you know, the 4 of Pentacles here makes me think holding back, holding on. You know, it's 4 of Pentacles, there's no flow, you know. There's no flow in 4 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands, even kind of like fighting off. Like, yeah, fighting off. And then we have Death here. Then 5 of Cups here also shows like, okay, you have certain behaviors and blockages because of past disappointments and past pains and past sufferings. And it really has been difficult for you, but your future self is saying, yeah, you know what, that's all gone now. And we dealt with that. The death came, we dealt with that, and that's not it anymore. Queen of Pentacles feels really like how you are, how you heal this, and how you are stable now. It's not just that you are like free, like we've been talking about, like being a bit eccentric and being like very free. It's not just that. You're very, very, very stable and grounded. Very stable and grounded with the Queen of Pentacles, because you dealt with these things. Your future self is saying, yes, we dealt with these things, and because of us dealing with those things, we are not holding ourselves anymore, holding ourselves back anymore. You're not in the way of your own happiness by certain beliefs that you have been adopting from childhood and from experiences. You don't have certain negative thought patterns that are holding you back. You're not second guessing yourself anymore. I just feel like your future self is saying it's dealt with, it's done, and it's set me free. And now, you know, yeah, it set me free. That's what they're saying. And now it's like, yes, now we can live our life without the traumas maybe, or the disappointments, or without all these difficulties. I really feel like you're holding, it's like, you're a bit complex. Yeah, it's really interesting how you went from like maybe a complex childhood, or, you know, but I feel like somehow you became a bit of a complex person. You know, you're not easy to figure out, not even for yourself, like how your mind works with all the thought patterns, how your emotions works with all the emotional patterns that you have, and how kind of your life is built up. It feels like there's many things that kind of like, yeah, it's a bit complicated. So yeah, it's kind of like you trying to figure yourself out and trying to solve this and this and this. And I feel like in the future, your future self is saying, yes, we dealt with that, and now you're not complicated anymore. Actually, now you can live your life kind of without all those complications, without all those adopted beliefs and emotions and all those things. And because of that, you dealt with that. The death here really shows here how you dealt with that, transformed that, healed that. Queen of Pentacles, you became stable, very, very stable. And from kind of that place, it feels like you grew new roots. I don't even know if you had any roots before. You had some roots, but it kind of feels like, yes, it was just not good in the roots, because the things that happened to you and how it created this complex person that you are with all the love. we're all complex persons. I mean, yeah, we are. So I feel like you really, 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 you got your roots. And because you got these roots, you can afford being eccentric now. You can afford going outside the comfort zone because you always have that centered home within yourself. Wherever you go, you are rooted in the ground. You are rooted in who you are. You're rooted in Mother Earth, and nothing can shake you anymore. And because of that, the fears are kind of gone. So you're kind of like really trusting and doing things. And because there's a lot of fear or a lot of blockages that is gone, also, the life force in you is so strong. You're taking in a lot of chi, and you need to do something with all that energy, And what do we do with all that energy? Yes, we create. That's what we like to do, we create things. So you're definitely going to be like very creative. I see you, yeah, very creative in the future. And maybe you'll end up like a crazy lady in the forest, but you're going to be happy. Some people might say that you are that, but the people that knows the truth and that are vibrating in the same energy as you, they're going to love you. They're going to love you. So yeah, they're just going to love you because they're going to see you for what you are. Awaken, aware, the Empress, the Magician in one. It's like, yes, amazing, colorful, happy, joyful being that you are. Yeah, I feel that. Wow. Whew, what a reading. So, Pile 1, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, Pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So we have the sun with us today, but I think let's just leave it like that. Hopefully it doesn't disturb too much in the reading. So let's start by looking at your first oracle card, and we're going to take off the tape here, and it says, a day away from it all. A day away from it all. Wow, first thing that I heard your future self says that you have bought like a vacation house, maybe like some kind of cottage somewhere secluded. Maybe I heard somebody bought their own island, which sounds very strange, but yeah, maybe somebody bought their own island, or like a vacation house somewhere in Greece or somewhere else. But yeah, you maybe even it's the permanent house that you live in. But somehow your future self is saying, we have our dream place or somewhere to go a day away from it all. You're fishing here and being very like calm. So yeah, something with your home situation or vacation house there's a dream that came true. A dream came true. You have the healer. Okay, let's put the healer here. You have Firefly. Firefly showing the light here. I was thinking like fly fishing. Yeah, fly fishing. So the healer, Firefly, victory. We have the air element, and we have the sign of Aries. And a number 44 here as well. The healer, victory, Firefly. So I keep getting like kind of this house. Your future self is saying like, and I see you working. Like first you are a day away from it all. First you are working, and your future self is saying like, yeah, we're doing something that we really like now. Yeah, I'm working with something that I really like. But I also have time to go here to my favorite place in the whole world. That's how it feels like. Your favorite place in the whole world. You bought a cottage there or a house there, and you work with something that you really like, but you also have time to go on these vacations. So I hear maybe you work half time. Some of you are working from home. Firefly makes me think like you created something. You you're creating something from home, or you created your own business and now it's going really, really, really good. And now you're not working full time. I feel like you're not working full time in the future. So yeah, I feel like 50% you're working half time. You know, some of you even less, like 25, that's like really a little. So it means that victory, yeah, you found a way to make money. You found a way to make money and a day away from it all, so you can like really enjoy, and you can go on vacations. But your favorite place to go in the future is this place. You bought a cottage or a house in your favorite place in the world. I keep hearing that. And the healer makes me think, yeah, yes, you go here. You go here in this place, you know, makes you feel so good. Yeah, you're healing there. You're just feeling very good there. You're very in peace there. Nothing can bother you when you go here. Nothing can bother you when you go there. And we have addict. Light attribute says helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Shadow attribute says compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority of your own spirit. So if you have any addiction, I feel like your future self is saying you're done with that. You're pushing. Look how you're pushing here. It could even be like you have an addictive bond to dramatic people, or a trauma bond or something like that. But look how you're pushing this. You're saying no. You are holding your space. You're living. Your future self is saying like, I live in peace now without any compromise. I'm not compromising on my own inner peace to deal with this BS, whatever this BS is. Could even be your own BS that you have from certain behaviors, but you're really like strong now. You're saying, I don't want that anymore. I live in peace now. I'm not compromising anything anymore. So you're free here. You're free from certain people, and also maybe from certain addictions that you had yourself, or like behaviors that you really didn't like, maybe, or you knew wasn't good for you. But now you really push this. You're pushing this, and you're very protected. Your future self is saying, "Yeah, I'm very protected now. Nothing can really bother me. I have my own life, and." You built your life on a fortress. Like, I heard a fortress. Like, I don't know, nothing can get to you. And still it's so peaceful. Your life is so peaceful. Victorious. What else do we got here? Round and round. Yeah, wow. So I hear you got out of the matrix. You got out of the doing things over and over and over again. So look at this, addict and round. So kind of maybe it was like you had certain behaviors that kept repeating themselves, certain dramas that kept repeating themselves. Could also mean, yeah, you had a job you have to go to, and it's like, yes, every day you have to go there, and then round and round and round. It's the routines, and things goes over and over and over and again. Nothing wrong with that. But in this reading, it seems that you would rather have something else, and your future self is saying, yes, we got out of that. We got out of that crazy carousel. Monday, go to work. Friday, yeah, you have your 2 days off or something, and then it all starts over again. Something that went round and round. Or, you're struggling with an addiction. You stop, you start, you start, you stop, you start. Or a person. You push them out of their life, you let them into your life, you push them out of your life, let them into your life. So, I don't know. All this craziness seems to be gone. And also you're very, very, it's like you're very like non-compromising anymore. You want this peace now. You living in this peace now. Some of you, maybe you are working as a healer, and but doesn't have to be a healer or doing something creative, or you're owning your own business. But I kind of feel like you're working from home, or if you work in another place, I feel like you don't work full time. Like I said, it's like, I don't know why, it feels like you're not that dependent of money anymore, or like it's enough when it comes in. So I don't know what happened. Maybe your finances really changed. So like your financial situation really good. Look at that. Celebrate the little things. So yeah, you're living a life really, it's like really showing, like your future self is saying, yeah, I'm living in peace. I'm enjoying the non-drama of my life. Being here in my garden, in my cottage, if you have a lake there, maybe in a little boat. And yeah. So yeah, you're really, really enjoying it. You feel very grateful, and life is so non-complicated. Is what I feel. Very, very non-complicated. And this is exactly kind of the way you wanted Yeah, this is exactly the way you want it. Let's see here. Do some tarot cards. Give it a nice shuffle. So it's really getting really warm in this room. So thinking like maybe some of you are really going to buy some cottage somewhere hot, or like, yeah, it depends on where you live. Maybe you live in a hot country. But yeah, I feel like warm, warm, or like the house is going to feel very warm. It's going to warm your heart by being there. You're really gonna feel, yeah, this is a very important place for you. Let's see here. What we have 5 of Swords. You have Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. I mean, look how beautiful it is with the sun here. Yeah, it looks like the angels are shining on you. Angels are smiling on you. And you're just living in peace. I feel like so much peace. Like nothing can bother you. And yeah, nothing can bother you. You're very peaceful. Ace of Cups. You have 7 of Swords. So yeah, 5 of Swords and 7 of Swords. You know, it's very difficult. So yeah, and then the Ace of Cups in the middle. So yeah, you're tired of the BS. You're tired of the drama because you were in so much drama. You had to deal with so much drama around you, and so much mind. You know, your mind maybe was like at times crazy or something like that. So yeah, you really had to struggle like a lot. You know, it really shows up. Ace of Cups here really shows what like you're really living in peace. I see you living near water. There's something with water. So yeah, living near water and seems to be important to you to have some kind of water around you. 4 of Swords. Yeah, look at that, peace. Now you can rest. Oh, now you can rest. Now the struggles are over. Now I am resting. Yeah. And then Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Pentacles makes me think like that you found a way to support yourself and to be not having to, you made your life so much more simple. Your life is so much more simpler in the future. Your future self is saying that the little things, celebrate the little things. You're enjoying, you know, just having this cup of coffee or tea in the sun in the morning in your garden or on your porch, and you know nothing is happening. Yeah, nothing is happening. It's just like, yeah, nature is there, you are there, you're breathing, you're feeling alive. Nothing is happening, but you're feeling alive, more alive than ever. That's how it feels like. You're free now. Nothing can disturb your peace. Nobody's even trying to disturb your peace anymore. So you really got rid of whatever was all this drama that you had to go through with yourself. Yeah, with yourself and with other people. Yeah, so yeah, you're just enjoying. And I see you like really like the thing that you were working with, the job that you created for yourself, or the thing that you're working for, you really like it. So yeah, I want to say that you really like what you're doing, and the way you're making and earning money, you really like it. It feels good. You're very in balance in the future. Very, very imbalanced. The Firefly here makes me think that you got like a brilliant idea on how to support yourself. You went for that. And the camera said 11:11 when I looked up. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, probably like some higher divine brilliant idea that you got. You went with that and you created. And in the end, this idea that you had turned out to be a brilliant idea, like I said. And it creates some kind of sustainable way of earning money and supporting yourself in a way that you feel is very, very nice. You like what you're doing. Yeah, you like what you're doing. And you like the money that you're earning. It's enough for you not to work full time. So I feel like there's a lot of balance and harmony here. I mean, victory. You're feeling very grateful with the Aries here, you know, on top. You're feeling like, yes, I did it. You know, I created my dream life, you know. So you're very, very happy. And, you know, because it's very hard to find inner peace if it's like our world is in turmoil. But the true inner peace, you know, doesn't matter what happens on the outside. But it's nice, you know. So maybe inner peace came first and the rest followed. So we don't know how the story is here. But anyways, in the future, definitely things have sold for you. And yeah, you're sitting there and you're drinking your tea and you're looking at the birds. You're feeding some birds. You have some friends. I see there's some animals there. So I see some deers. I see some birds, you know. Could maybe that you go down to the lake and you're feeding the ducks or something like that. Very, very peaceful. And Yeah, it's good. But the thing that puts the little silver lining into your life, I think it's the thing that you're doing here also. It gives you... I keep looking at the healer when I say what you're doing. But with the healer, it makes me really feel like you're doing something meaningful. Because that's very important. Because if we only live in kind of peace... if we need to do something, we need to have some kind of meaning with our life to kind of feel like it's worth living. Yeah, but I feel like you found some kind of deeper meaning with your life. So you're probably living your life purpose in the future, but you're doing something that feels really good for you as a human. It's fulfilling you in a lot of ways. Yeah, it's really fulfilling for you. And this, I feel, is very important, that you're doing something that is very fulfilling for you. Okay, I think we're done. It became a shorter reading, but yeah, sometimes it's just like that. So, pile number 2. This was the message from your future self. I want to do like a little bird. I don't know how to do it. No, it's like this. Yeah, my inner child is out. So anyways, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 2. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So the sun is really out here in the room, and I just decided to leave it there, so hopefully it doesn't disturb too much of the reading. But let's start here. Yeah, look at this. It's also a sun. I think it's a sunset here, actually. Sunset. And yeah, kind of the sun is not really setting here, but yeah. Anyways, let's look at what we have behind the tape here. And it says, seen in your unique way. Seen in your unique way. Yeah, is the sun setting or is the sun rising? Seen in your own unique way. And yeah, look at this reflection here also. Or the mirroring here. Interesting. Okay, let's put it over here. Message from your future self. The box. Look at that. You stepped out of the box. You stepped out of your... Oh yeah, you stepped out of the box. Okay, you have peacock. Wow. Peacock. Yeah, you stepped out of the box. You're definitely in the future, you're doing something very unique. Yeah, in the future, you're doing something very unique, something outside the box. Seen in your way, something that's very, very unique. Yeah, very unique. I'm getting a bit of an Aquarius energy here. But yeah, doing something very unique. You have purification. Snapdragon, the air element, and Gemini sign. Storyteller. Okay. The light attribute is ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. The shadow attribute is making up tales that harm others. But I feel like you're living outside the box and you have some stories to tell. Yeah, you have some stories to tell. I see you as being a very interesting person in the future because of you decided to do something. So you decided to do something very, very differently. And this gave some kind of big result in your life. It made like a big impact or change in your life. And also people are very interested, I see, in what you're doing, and they want to ask you things. So you're telling them the story, or you're telling them the story on how you ended up here. Yeah, you're telling them the story about how you ended up here. Let's look at the last 2 cards as well. Yang. Yang, look how you are handling the fire here. You are like showing, like, yeah, you're holding like creation in your hands, or fire in your hands here with Yang. We have a number 1 as well. And the last card here is create intentional solitude. Create intentional solitude. So, okay, so what I see here, so your future self, self likes telling the story about your success. So what I feel here in the future self, you definitely reach some kind of success by creating something. You seen in your unique way, and the peacock, you created something. You created something, and create intentional solitude. It makes me feel like your future self is saying that you went to the sketchboard, or you went into kind of a period of solitude where you were working with something, and you were working with this very hard, and working, and it could even be that you didn't tell people about this because I don't know, because maybe you were not completely sure that it was going to work out, or maybe you wanted to keep it a secret. You didn't want anybody to disturb your energy and make you. Sometimes people's opinions can make us lose our confidence. So maybe you wanted to hold your confidence or something while you were working with this. But the yang here really shows how you are really digging your hands into this and working with this with all your passion, creating this. And like in the process, when you are creating this also purification, it feels like you're going through some catharsis, you know, like in the Greek dramas. In the the dramas, I think it's called dramas, the Greek dramas, you know, there's always some kind of catharsis happening, some kind of cleansing happening, where kind of the story reaches a point where, yeah, something happens with the audience, some kind of catharsis, some kind of release. So also here, I feel like, yes, there was some release. You kept working and working with this, and it was like really like you didn't even know if this was going to work, but you just had this you just saw things in a very unique way. You just saw things like in your way. And look how beautiful the sun is here. And you went into solitude here, and you created and created and created. And then one day you presented this thing to the world, and they loved it. They loved it. They loved you. They wanted to know, why, how did you do this? Or how did you create this? Like, can you teach us maybe? Or something like that. So very inspirational. And you're telling the story here. Maybe you're writing a book about your success. Yeah, a book or a biography or something. But whatever you created and did, it is outside the box. It was something very special. But if we look at the box also even now, like this, let's see if we can see here. Yeah, look at that. It kind of looks like a pyramid, doesn't it? And then there is the light here. Yeah, I don't know if you see this 3D, like the dimension here. Like, yeah, maybe if we do like this, there's a light here. It kind of makes me feel like you channeled something, higher and created that. And he was like, ooh, should I really do that? Like, is this going to work? And you had no idea. Yeah, okay, let's try it. And you did it, you tried it, and it became very successful, very, very successful. And you lived to tell the story. Yeah, you're telling the story. And the people are like, wow, this is so nice. And we love this. Yeah, so nice. And they love it. And yeah, good job, pile number 3. So this is the message from your future self. And whoops, my cat just jumped on the roof from, yeah, I live, this is, the studio is on the 2nd floor and I have the window open. So yeah, she just jumped out. She likes climbing a lot. Sounds strange. Yeah, jumped out of the window onto the roof. So yeah, it's kind of like you're taking a leap. You're taking a leap of faith by doing this. But it's like no stop to you when you're doing it. Like, it's like, but I think during the process of creating with the purification here, like I think you are going through some emotions. Like, yeah, you have to deal with some emotions when you are working with this, because there's going to be maybe some self-doubt or some blockages, like in the ways, like, oh, should I do this or should I do that or should I do this? But the end result is going to be beautiful. The end result is just, you're really like, I see you, how proud you are over the end result and how proud you are of presenting this to the world. And also like the feedback that you get is just wonderful. Yeah, wonderful. So you have the Empress. I mean, wow, look at that. I'm sorry, let's do it here. Oh yeah, oh no, it doesn't work. Maybe here? Yeah, okay, let's forget about that. Oh, here we have it. It's beautiful with the sun. So anyways, here we got it. The Empress, yeah. She's holding her stomach here. So you're carrying your baby. You're carrying your baby, and your baby is symbolizing that creative project that you're working on. You're carrying it. You're giving birth to it. And it's abundance, you know. The Empress shows that abundance that is coming into your life because of this. And so much abundance, so much success over this idea that you had. And the Queen of Wands, I mean, come on. I mean, you look at you. You're being celebrated. You got the flowers. You get the medallion. They're taking pictures. You ended up in the news maybe or something like that. They're celebrating you, saying, yay, you know. So, you know, this is wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. And we have the Devil here also. Let's see what that means. I'm sorry, but it's too late now to fix the sun until the next reading. I will make sure that I'm gonna move the table before I start. But now it's too late, I feel. So let's just do the rest. So we have 10 of Wands, and the last card here is the Chariot. 10 of Wands and the Chariot. Yeah, so it's like really your future self is saying all that effort that I had to put into creating this was worth it, because the 10 of Wands really show you had to carry like a lot. You know, is this going to work? Is it not going to work? And I think you're carrying it by yourself also, because I really see like create intentional solitude. You're not sharing what you're doing with other people because it feels like it's your baby. You want to protect your baby, your creative baby here. So you don't really want to share this. Maybe you don't even need the opinion from other people. Sometimes that, like I said, that only makes us confused. So you need to believe in yourself. Your future self is saying, yeah, believe in yourself. It worked out pretty good. We're in the news, you know. We really, reached the success with this. So the 10 of Wands, the Devil, the Chariot. The Devil might be why I feel that you are not telling people about this, why you're keeping it a bit secret, because there is maybe some people around you, there's an envious or jealous, or, you know, what is it called? Like not, I don't know that word in English actually. I'm going to Google it and I'll remember it next time. But they're not really enjoying your success, and you don't want to share this before it's completely done, because it's not until it's completely done that no energies can bother with it anymore. Then it's protected in itself because it's beautiful. Like who can mess up with a beautiful flower, you know? So you grew the seeds, and I see like a beautiful rose bush grew from that, and then when it's done, you're showing the world, look at this beautiful rose bush that I planted and grew and took care of, and look at this, now it's ready to be shown to the world and for the world to enjoy this. And they're looking at it and they're like, wow, beautiful roses, you're getting a prize, you're winning the rose competition, you know. Yeah, you get it, yeah, stuff like that. And the Chariot really shows, you know, success, and reaching that success. And the Chariot also makes me think how you needed to pull all your forces together to make this happen. So with the 10 of Wands and the Chariot, it makes me think like it was not easy. Your future self is saying, yes, it was not easy. That is why it's a success story. That is why your future self, I kind of hear that you live to tell the tale. I think that is what it means. I'm sorry if I'm like getting it all wrong. So yeah, it's because it was not easy for you to get here to get to the finished product, or to the finished, like to finishing it. Yeah, to finishing it so it's ready to show to the world. But you did it. And when you finally did it and you showed it to the world, you reached the success that you wanted. We're going to take some more cards because I'm pretty curious about the Devil here as well. So yeah, let's just do... this just jumped out. Actually fell into my hand. Ace of Cups. Yeah, wow, Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups makes me think when you are finally presenting this to the world, you are like, look how you're holding the cup. I'm so sorry about the cat. Like, let's see here. Yeah, look how you're holding the cup here. You're like, yes, look at this. Beautiful. You're so happy. You got enlightened on the way. Look at this. You're like I said, all the struggles that you had with creating this, it was like really like, whoo, you know. At times it was not easy, but you managed through. Now it's done. You're presenting it to the world. Ace of Cups, it's going to be like for you, like a big release, like just showing the world and being very proud of this, and also very healing and like very emotional, fulfilling, that everybody's going to love this. They're like, yeah, how did you do this? And like, yeah, I want to buy one, and I want to buy one, or something like that. And it's just, yeah, wonderful. Yeah, it's wonderful. So your future self is giving you the message, like, so I just turned the deck and it says 2 of Cups here. Let's see that. Yeah, look at that, 2 of Cups. So maybe you're celebrating with a loved one. This is when the work is done. The work is done here. You're out. You have your nicest dress on, or your nicest, jacket on, and you're drinking, and underneath the sunlight here, you're drinking, you're celebrating. But the Two of Cups also makes me think, like, if this is something that you are creating, maybe you wrote a book or something, or whatever you did, you're getting that contract now, you're signing it, you're celebrating. Like I said, you're in the news, you're getting those good reviews, and you're so happy about this. Yeah, you are so happy about this. I love these readings today. They were so positive, super positive. Let's just keep this here. Yeah, okay, so we have to do this one too, and then I'm going to turn the deck around. So 9 of Pentacles. Look at this. 9 of Pentacles is your last card here as well. And after this, you are done. You're in peace. You're like, yes, I did my work. Now I'm going to enjoy the money coming in from this. Now I'm going to enjoy the financial abundance or inflow of money that's coming in because of this, because it's selling so good, because it's going so good. Or maybe like if you did something else, you're getting good reviews. All of a sudden, you know, everybody wants to hire you or whatever this is. But now you're living here. You're not even writing your own book. Now you're just having like you time. 9 of Pentacles makes me think maybe you're going on a vacation. Now you can buy those things. You know, maybe you needed to save money also for putting into the publisher, you know, publishing this or creating this, or, you know, maybe you didn't get paid immediately when you were doing this or whatever it was, but now you're starting to get money. Now you can buy all those beautiful things for yourself and live a bit in luxury and relax. It is done. You succeeded, and it is just great. Yeah, it's just great. So, whew, pile 3. So this was your message. And yeah, if you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.